Now there is a tool which provides forward-thinking organisations with a way to develop and harness organisational culture. The business landscape has changed forever. For the remainder of this year and well into the 2020s, there will be a huge opportunity to reshape how people think about their jobs entirely. Rethinking role responsibilities and the underlying cultures can help organisations to move through this uncertainty. How will your management's focus need to shift as a result of COVID-19? One thing is for sure, it will not be the same as it was before. Are you ready for that? How do you develop your people to reach their full potential? Do you want to find out their values and attitudes towards their jobs? What are their motivations and interests in performing the job effectively? Are you recruiting people with the right fit for your culture? According to Sir Richard Branson, your employees are your company's real competitive advantage. They're the ones making the magic happen, just so long as their needs are being met. HRDive.com tells us that direct replacement costs for staff have been estimated as being a minimum of 33% of annual salary, with more senior and specialised roles costing far, far more. Indirect costs add even more to this and include elements such as productivity, staff morale, and brand reputation. Work Institute's 2017 retention report demonstrated that as much as 75% of the causes of employee turnover are preventable. Drake International advises that 87% of job failures occur because the person did not suit the organisational culture, rather than limitations in their skills or experience. With a continuing focus on hard skills and experience, many companies still struggle to accurately assess and influence their culture, despite its growing value. But what if there was a way you could better measure and assess those behavioural and cultural components? Well, I'm pleased to say there is. Introducing Culture Shaper, a unique culture development program assisting progressive organisations to shape, manage and transform organisational culture from the ground up. Culture Shaper is a cloud-based platform. It is desktop, laptop, tablet and smartphone compatible and includes personality trait matching to cultural elements. It operates across employee selection, engagement, retention, attraction, performance and productivity management, the whole of organisation development, comprising 43 elements of workplace culture that have been identified and segmented into climate, performance and belonging. Culture Shaper provides a simple method to diagnose and map the culture for each role in the organisation. The Culture Shaper report engine is comprehensive and provides a range of metrics to enable proactive building of desired culture. Look, we get it. These are uncertain times, and in uncertain times, there is a tendency to focus effort on survival, the day-to-day of simply remaining viable. And that's understandable. Indeed, it's often essential. However, truly successful organisations also realise that the present cannot be allowed to completely overshadow the future. If your people are your most valuable resource, and Sir Richard Branson assures us that they are, you simply must continue to invest in them. Both your current people and those new hires you are going to need to remain viable for the future. Culture in any organisation significantly impacts on productivity. So if you struggle to identify what your present culture really is, if assessment of your culture relies more on your intuition than its metrics, if understanding how your current culture is contributing to results isn't clear, or if you are not confident that your present culture is going to serve the organisation going forward, then you need Culture Shaper to provide you with answers to these and many more critical questions. Culture cannot be imposed, it has to be built. And you start that process by mapping where you are now. Then you determine where you want to be, so that you can develop a strategy on how to bridge whatever that gap is. The Culture Shaper program informs that process every step of the way. Let's hear from Josh Burson, principal and founder of Burson by Deloitte. He states, data proves that culture, values, and career are the biggest drivers of employment brand. In a survey involving more than 6,000 companies and 2.2 million employees, in response to the question, would you recommend your company as a place to work? The biggest work factor related to employment brand was culture and values. In fact, 95% of candidates believe that culture is more important than compensation. So what to do next? Well, if any of this is resonating with you, we would encourage you to make contact with us so that we can discuss how Culture Shaper can help you to prepare your organisation for a better future. For a limited time, we're offering a free trial of the Culture Shaper program so that you can experience for yourself how effective and straightforward to use Culture Shaper can be. Please contact us to take up our free trial offer. We look forward to hearing from you.